She's an award-winning sommelier, author, and TV personality. Not to mention one heck of a funny gal and comedian. We're talking about Laurie Forster.
So just like you taste test your wines, you have to taste test the ways you want to change your life to create this delicious life. And sometimes you're going to have an idea of what you think it's going to be. For me, right? I went to New York City, I did my sommelier training, and I worked at Astor Wine, which is one of the largest wine stores in Manhattan. And it was a fabulous experience, but probably 4 or 5 months into it, I was like, I don't think retail's for me. There are some great learning experiences, but I didn't feel like it was feeding my soul what I wanted to do. And I've done restaurant work, wine lists, training staff, and I enjoyed that, especially training the staff. That was my favorite part. And then one night, when I was working at Astor, someone asked me, would you do a wine tasting tomorrow for the Notre Dame Alumni Association? And as a Penn Stater, I said, absolutely not. Why would I do that? No. I said, wow, I'd love to. And the next night, I went to a wine bar and led this wine tasting using our wines from the store with the Notre Dame Alumni Association. And that was my light bulb, that I love this. I love work can't be everything. A delicious life has to include more than just achievement and success on a financial basis. And so those moments of clarity, we need to listen, or even before they come to us, scan our environment. Where are things out of balance? Where can we make shifts that are going to allow us to really have that full, delicious life? And that airport epiphany is what gave me the idea to make a change. And ideas are great. And I think I have a little graphic there. Poor little me walking down the jet bridge all alone. The idea to make the change there, but when you have an idea, you can put it up to the universe. Anybody here into the law of attraction and all of that positive thinking? It's great, but you have to take action. Just like my whole life and coming to this career as a wine coach is a work in progress, so is a bottle of wine, right? Some of us are ready to drink right out of the bottle, and other people, like if you're like me, it takes longer for you to come into your own and taste really great. So I'm going to share some life lessons along my journey and some of the things that I think we all can take away. And then we're going to find out how you can uncork your best vintage ever with the recipe for a delicious life. There are 3 steps to a delicious life. And they're the same 3 steps. How many here people love wine? Oh, good. That wasn't controversial. The 3 steps to ordering a great glass of wine are the 3 steps to a delicious life. The tip here is forget labels. Okay, I put my little yellowtail label up there because that's probably one of the most famous wines out there that became best-selling because of the label, right? Yellowtail is a marketing case study for almost every college. And why I say forget labels, did you know that 47% of women, actually everyone, buy their wine based on the label? Do you believe it? Have you done that before? You go into the store and there's like thousands of bottles. You don't even know where to start, right? Oh, look, it has a cute dog on it. I love this. Or some of them have the crazy names, which I can't say on stage, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? So the wine companies get this, but the fact of the matter is sometimes the label is cute and funny and the wine is great, but a lot of times it's not. And so just like when we judge people solely on the outside, it doesn't always work. So take the time to realize that people put labels on you already, right? Do people like already have expectations? You're good at math, you're not good at math, you're the organizer, you're the one that takes charge of this is what you do, this isn't what you do. Know what those labels are, but remember those don't need to define you. That doesn't have to be. So the rest of you are in a position at a company. Anybody ever create a position for themselves? Ooh, I have a couple of people here, right? So sometimes you go to order what you want and it's not on the list. And that's so depressing, isn't it, right? A wine educator that does comedy, there wasn't anywhere out there advertising for that job for me. But as I went through the taste testing and refined what it is my unique ability was and looked for my position, I realized I was going to have to create that position for myself because I didn't want to sell wine. I just wanted to inspire people with wine and create experiences that were fun, that they really could connect over. And that didn't exist, so I had to create it. Maybe within your company, even if you don't have your own business, there's probably a very unique position for you that might not exist that's needed, and that's possible. So if it's not on the list, you can ask anyway, right? You can come up with your concept and sell that. And if it's playing into your passion, if it's playing into your unique ability, people are going to feel it. Here's a toast to uncorking your best vintage ever, ladies. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm Laurie Forster. Thank you.